സ്വദേശി മനോഭാവം ഉണ്ടാവേണ്ടത് അത്യാവശ്യമാണ്. ജനങ്ങളിൽ സ്വദേശി താൽപര്യവും സ്വദേശി സ്നേഹവും വളർത്തി രാഷ്ട്ര പുരോഗതി ലക്ഷ്യമിട്ടുകൊണ്ട് പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്ന സംഘടനയാണ് സ്വദേശി ജാഗരൺ മഞ്ച്. സ്വദേശി ജാഗരൺ മഞ്ചിന്റെ അഖില ഭാരതീയ സംഘടനാ സെക്രട്ടറി കാശ്മീരി ലാൽ വാർത്താപുലരിയിൽ അതിഥിയായി ചേരുകയാണ്. ഗൂഗിൾ PR തയ്യാറാക്കിയ പ്രത്യേക അഭിമുഖത്തിലേക്ക്.
നമസ്തേ. ഭാരതത്തിന്റെ ഐക്യവും അഖണ്ഡതയും ഉറപ്പാക്കുന്നതിൽ ജനതയിൽ സ്വദേശി മനോഭാവം വളർത്തേണ്ടതിന്റെ ആവശ്യകത വളരെയേറെയാണ്. ഓരോ ഭാരതീയരിലും സ്വദേശി മനോഭാവവും അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ സ്വദേശത്തോടുള്ള സ്നേഹവും പരിപോഷിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിനായി പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്ന സംഘടനയാണ് സ്വദേശി ജാഗരൺ മഞ്ച്. ഇന്ന് നമ്മളോടൊപ്പം സ്വദേശി ജാഗരൺ മഞ്ചിൻ്റെ അഖില ഭാരതീയ സംഘടനാ സെക്രട്ടറി ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാശ്മീരി ലാൽജി ചേരുകയാണ്. ലാൽജി, നമസ്തേ.
जी नमस्ते गोकुल जी.
जी, first of all, I would like to know what is the purpose of your visit to Kerala?
Gokul ji, it is organizational or routine tour. Every year we are visiting some states and now it was the turn of Kerala after this COVID-19. But I have learnt several good things at three places. Other day I was in Balarampuram and I saw that handloom industry and the poor health of that industry was visible. Then I visited Kollam and I was surprised that how 2.5 lakh workers of the cashew nut industry are suffering from these problems created by state or some other problems. Then now today I have visited this Charthala and I have seen and I have met several people of industry, workers of the coil industry. So it is a learning process also, side by side.
What are the ideas and views that put forward by Swadeshi Jagran Manch organization?
Swadeshi Jagran Manch says from the very beginning that is over centralization is not good. There should be decentralization in everything. And all over the world, after this epidemic or you may say this COVID-19, people have come to the conclusion this over centralization or globalization in every form is not useful. National barrier should be there. Secondly, we are of the view that we should not stress on mass production. We should stress on production by masses. So employment problem will never remain in the country if we are doing in this way. Thirdly, we are of the view that while thinking about the development of the country, environment should never be looked away. It should always be our central that is a focus that ecological balance is always there. And the holistic values also should be kept in mind while thinking of economy. So these are the basic ideas with which Swadeshi Jagran Manch is working. And these are now all the countries are coming to the conclusion and our government is also coming to the conclusion. What we used to call Swadeshi, they are saying is Atmanirbhar Bharat. We were calling that is for Desi, they are calling it local for vocal, and same is the state of India as well as the world. It is the only panacea for the diseases of modern civilization, Swadeshi.
What are the views of Swadeshi Jagran Manch about the idea of Atmanirbhar Bharat?
Atmanirbhar Bharat. It is a very, very good initiative taken by the government. People may say it is nothing new because Deen Dayal ji Upadhyaya was saying the same thing, Mahatma Gandhi ji was saying the same thing, Lal Bal Pal was saying the same, all our saints and patriotic figures were saying the same thing, but there is four things are new. One is they were preacher, they were outside the government. Now PM Modi has when he is on the chair of Prime Minister, he is taking this initiative. It is new thing. Second thing is that otherwise whenever we were advocating for Swadeshi, government official will say we are bound by WTO. We are with globalization, we have treaty impacts with other countries. So we cannot stress on Swadeshi thing. Our government has justified to the world that it is also possible side by side. Third thing is, it is not only intention. They have spared 10% of our GDP, that is 20 lakh crore, for making it giving it a practical shape. And fourth thing, which is very encouraging, the results are coming. These two vaccines of corona are the, we may say, the result of this Atmanirbhar Bharat. 100 items of army has been banned. We should not purchase it from foreign countries. And in other areas also, about 13,000 items, I have come to know, has been selected where there should be no import, or there should be substitutes for Chinese products in our India. So it is good thing. But one thing is, Swadeshi Jagran Manch does not agree with it. All the foreign companies which are working here, they are called made in India. They are Indian by their standards. But we say only Indian companies should be considered Indian, Swadeshi. Made in India does not, should include the foreign products which are assembled here by the foreign company. This is a difference. Otherwise, it is a very, very good initiative, and it will bear fruits in the future, and we will get more and more employment. And as people are giving application after application, we want your vaccine, you want your vaccine, in the same way India will proceed in every sphere.
Okay, then I would like to know one more thing, and that is what is the stand of Swadeshi Jagran Manch about the strikes against farmer law?
Oh yes, it is a burning issue. And yesterday we were hoping that they will agree to whatever government has said. But one thing is very good about this agitation. More than 50% people are getting employment or their livelihood from agriculture, but country's focus was not on this agriculture side. Now, because of this agitation, in every nook and corner, in official circle, non-official circle, agriculture has become the focus of the country. Agriculturists who were committing suicide, and more than 4 lakh people have committed suicide after LPG. Now there is concern of whole of society for this, but we agree with them on 3 points. First, MSP should be there. People say government can't purchase this thing. There is no need of government purchase. As minimum wage act has been made by the government, that does not mean government will employ everybody who is unemployed or who cannot get job of this sort. Their rule is there. Similarly, there should be a strict rule of minimum support price. It should be legalized. Second thing is, in contract farming, the big corporates should not be considered equal to the farmers. It should be farmer to farmer or mini companies only. This definition of farmer should not include our corporates as well. Otherwise, the farmer will be sufferer. This we have said in our resolution passed recently. Third thing, seeing that when there is a dispute management procedure, so it should not be left only to SDM, who is already overburdened, or deputy commissioner, who is an administrative officer. They won't be able to solve this. As we have consumer courts, similarly we should form farmers court for the benefit of dispute settlements. Lastly, I would say one thing which is very essential, because of which the plight of farmer is such, as it was before the arrival of these three bills. Everything was not right already. The sustainable agriculture is lost sight of. The fertility of the land, the footprints of pollution which these urea and other phosphates and GMO etc. are creating, that should also be taken care of, that should also be focused. It should be called, we should keep the requirements of food and textile of our present generation, keeping in view the interest of the future generation also. On this point we agree. Otherwise, in short, we can say these small amendments should be made in the bill. We are not totally for the repeal of the bill. We think the intention is very good. There should be some changes in the present scenario, and these three bills are providing avenue for that.
Okay, one important thing, what are the actions taken to overcome the Chinese domination in Indian markets?
Yeah. It is a very good question. China has been doing havoc with our employment. China was playing against our economy. China was instigating the neighbors. Now the time has come. Throughout the world, people have developed a hatred for Chinese things because of this COVID-19 or coronavirus, which is generated, people think, from China. Now it is the right time. Government of India has also banned so many apps, more than 150 apps of China. It is a good initiative. It has not given permission to so many contracts already taken by China. It is a good initiative. Public at large was not using Chinese lights at the time of Deepavali, and Chinese toys are abhorred by the small kids also. So there was a trade imbalance of $64 billion against China. Now it has come to 40, and I think it will come to zero level if such measures by the state, by the society, by the social organization, if this tempo is maintained, so we will be reaching at a higher level, because one thing is we have 7 points. I won't enumerate the all. We have 7 USP better than China. We have better arable land, more arable land than China. This demographic dividend is very good. We have very young people. China has old people. Our people's entrepreneurial qualities are better than China. And we have a dividend of democracy. People have a credibility quotient for us better than China. China's can do anything to any person. They are doing piracy. They are doing cyber crime with the foreign companies. That is why one by one they are coming. And India is a respected country. India has a historical, there is a friendship with all the world, which China has not got. So we have got very good dividends than China. We can improve on the basis of that.
Okay, Ji, as you said, we have lots of youngsters in our country, and a message to the students and younger people of India.
Our young men should understand that we want employment. Employment does not mean job or government job or multinational company job or job in a foreign country. Agriculture is also employment. Other works are also employment. Young men should learn one mantra of today, that is, don't be job seeker, be job provider. Second thing is, they should not feel shy of brand India. They should take pride for the brand India. Thirdly, government is providing so many schemes to the startups, but it should not be startups. Innovation should not be for the foreign company or the big company. It should be for the common man. Today I have seen a 70-year-old lady was weaving this what is called ropes in his house without anybody help because of a simple instrument, rope making instrument. And what is the cost? Only 1,000. Because of that she is earning a lot in the age of 70. So such innovations should be made, and they should abhor, they should make it that is a public movement, that if we want to say no to China, we should know China, what China actually is. Then throughout the world, our India will become not only a 5 trillion economy, it can exceed it.
Okay, ji. തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും സ്വദേശി മനോഭാവവും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ സ്വദേശത്തോടുള്ള താല്പര്യവും ഒരു രാഷ്ട്രത്തിൻ്റെ വൈഭവത്തിന് ഏറെ ആവശ്യമായ ഒരു ഘടകം തന്നെയാണ്. ആൻഡ് താങ്ക് യു.
ജി നമസ്കാരം.